All righty, everyone. Good evening. We're here for our Thursday night fight. We're just getting ready. The players are ready to play a race to 11, win by two. 9 ball on table one here at Metro Sports Bar. It is 4.25-inch pocket. Call the 9 ball only. 3 foul rule. I believe they're using a magic rack. Other than that, we're about to get started. So get ready and let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. I'm going to try to talk a little low so they don't get coached by me. But thanks again. We'll get started here shortly. All righty. Good evening again. We are here at Metro Sports Bar, Phoenix, Arizona, and there's the flip. This is a race to 11, win by two. Call the 9 ball only. There's the handshake, and it looks like Jonathan won the flip. This is 9 ball. Everything's wild but the 9. Doesn't count on the break. They must call the 9. Winner breaks at the magic rack. 3 foul rule on table one. That is 4.25-inch pocket. 2,000 in the middle. The guys have agreed to pay each other after the match. Both credible players, so don't have to worry about someone not getting paid, which we've never had that issue. But thanks everyone for tuning in. We got action. Jonathan's going to get the first break. Again, this is win by two. I can't remember. I know Jonathan won the last time, but I can't remember what the score was. It might have went hill, and Jonathan won 13-11. Of course, I wasn't there. Justin was commentating that match at Stingers. And unfortunately, Justin will not be here tonight. He's in Texas. I don't have remote commentating set up, so sorry, everyone. But it's going to be a good one. Jonathan breaking, making 3 balls on the break. He's got a great shot on the 2. What's he going to do? Sorry, 2 balls on the break. No, 3 balls. Looking like maybe playing the 3-8 combo. No, he can't slow roll this. He actually wants to hit it just a little firm. Because you might be able to make it if you hit it that good, but you don't want to slow roll it and end up on the end rail. Well, it's good speed, but like I said, need to hit a little firmer. He could have made it. Fortunately, got stuck behind the 6, but he should be able to kick out of this. Not sure if he's going to go to the top rail and down. Looking like it. That would be the better bet. Can actually play this 2 rails. The pocket becomes a little bigger, just like this. No, just missed it. Need to hit a little bit lower on that second rail. So Ray's going to get a nice, good look at the table with ball in hand. Looking like an easy duck, duck, goose. Real critical how you get on this five ball. It seems easy with it being there on the bottom rail, but you don't want to get straight in. You want a slight angle like that. Now you can choose to come off the bottom rail and lay up for the side pocket, or you can come down below the six, like there where he's pointing. I kind of like laying up for the side pocket, but that's me. I'm not scared of side pockets. Some people are. Got a few spectators in the building already. We are here at Metro Sports Bar. That was a great shot by Ray. Nice speed. Electing to go out two rails to control the cue ball instead of coming down one rail. End up overhitting it and put the cue ball down by the nine ball. So now he looks like he just nice little effortless draw stroke. About halfway down the table. Nine ball is a game of angles. So you always want to try to have a small angle so you can change the direction of the cue ball or try to play natural shape like this. That's a nice shot, nice speed. Now we'll see if we can knock it down. Take the first game in this race to 11, win by 2. All right. Ray starts out with the first game win. Again, if you're just joining us, this is a race to 11, win by 2. Nine ball doesn't count on the break. They are playing three foul, and they must call the nine ball. Everything else is wild. Again, I know Jonathan won the last time at Stingers. Maybe somebody can refresh my memory on the score. I want to say maybe 13-11 or 15-13. I'm not sure. But and last time, they didn't, I believe, they didn't agree to the win by 2 until after it got hill. This time, they agreed to play win by 2 in the beginning. Helps for the sweat betters, that's for sure. But thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Looks like you got 40 viewers up on YouTube and Facebook. Going to be a great match. Ready to break. See if he makes the wing ball with three ball. Got two balls down. Nope. Got three balls down as well, but he's got a tough bank shot. This is where you got to decide. Do you go for the bank or do you look at the safe? Try to find safe. I think I'm trying to play safe and clip the one ball, get the cue ball down underneath the 4 and 9. A little bit tougher, but you could also go for the bank and maybe get away with it selling out or not selling out and getting safe. So let's see what he does. And he's elected to try to get safe. And he got there. What a great speed that was. Perfect safety, forcing Jonathan to have to kick at this. Looking like he might go one rail past the 9 and 5. He could go two rails. Go around the 8 and 5. Makes the ball a little bit bigger and easier to hit. We shall see what he does. Yeah, he won one rail. Going to give Ray ball in hand. Going to be dangerous if you let Ray get ahead. But Jonathan's a grinder. If you know Jonathan or seen him play on the amateur tour, he's been down in a lot of those races, the six matches, and comes back, ties it up in these long races. Should say long, not as long as what we're normally seeing, like race to 21 and 17, but a race to 11 win by two could take a while. So race starting out pretty solid and strong right now, and we'll see how it finishes. Both players got here about an hour, so they've had plenty of time to warm up. Nice speed by Ray. I think he really wants to win this one. I think the turning point on this match last time was when Ray made the 9 and scratched. I think to go on the hill before Jonathan. So hopefully the same thing doesn't happen. But right now he's got his speed down. He's looking really good. Taking his time walking the table. I mean, Jonathan's no slouch, that's for sure. Like I said on the post today, don't be fooled by the Fargos. Jonathan's at 593 and Ray's at 629, and not that much of a difference to warrant a game. Maybe Fargo says, yeah, in a hot race. And I think this is pretty even. If you know Jonathan Craig, he's a gambler. He's a gunslinger. He's been a gunslinger, the young gunslinger in Phoenix for a while. Finally turned 21. Can go to Vegas and drink. Nonetheless, he's still a good player. Even if he's not a 600, he definitely plays 600 speed. It's going to be a good one. Like I said, we got a few spectators here checking it out, watching the match. I got offered the 6 ball tonight if I wanted to play Evan Bishop daughter. And I said, no, thank you. I know you got a table at the house. I'm not falling for that. Oh, good luck to her in the tournament tonight. Oh, we got a fluke. But that's the way to get on the 8, I guess. Looks like we got action. Wait. Fluke in the ball and get straight in. No, that's got to ruffle Jonathan's feathers just a little. Shot by Ray again. Good speed. Got off the rail. He's taking his time. He doesn't want to make the same mistakes he did last time. I want to say that the table at Stingers was 4 1/4 as well. I don't think it was 4 1/8. So we're playing on a similar table. No, Ray goes up 2-0. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you got your sweat bets in, I hope you bet on the right horse. Looking like Ray starting out pretty solid. Let's see if he can maintain the composure and the pace. I know Jonathan's just waiting his turn. We've seen him down 5-1 in a race of 6, and he come back and win. Some pool players don't have that heart, that never give up attitude. They figure, oh, I can't win. I'm down. He's on the hill. I got to win 5. Even in alternate breaks, it feels like it's just too much of a mountain to climb or a hill to climb. But you can do it. You just have to have the heart to do it. Not everybody has the heart to try to grind it out when they're down. And this is still early in the match. 2-0. Even with Ray shooting pretty solid, having good cue ball control right now. Things can change quickly. Jeremy Jones says it best. 9 balls like the wind, it can change at any given shot. Again, I do apologize. Justin Ray is in Texas helping his dad move all his stuff, so it's just me tonight. Nice little push by Jonathan. I like that. I think he left him straight in. I think he gets past the 4 ball. Sorry, I'm trying to update some things here. If you haven't seen it, our good friend Dwayne Beagle, we're hosting a benefit for him on Labor Day, Monday at Bull Shooters. So if you'd like to come out and play some 8 ball, $30 entry. Half of it goes to Dwayne. No green fee, no TD. I'm going to run it. I won't play in it. And it's going to be 8 ball, race to 3 in the winners, 2 in the losers, alternate breaks. I know how Arizona likes to help out one of our own when they're down on their luck. So we're going to make it a good one. And Ray missed the straight in 1 ball. Jonathan's got a good look. He wants to play this 2 ball on the side. I don't think he wants to play the 3-6 because the 3 is going to go off the top rail and bounce out by the 9. So he might want to try to get below the 3, cut the 2, go 3 rails with the bottom inside, come around 3 rails and land underneath the 3 so he can shoot it in the bottom left hand corner. We might go for the combo here. Yeah. Oh, safety. That's what he's going for. Smart shot. Got him pretty glued to that 9 ball. He looks like he might be able to go in between the 4 and 7. He's got to bend it a little bit. May hit it with bottom, or he could go to the bottom rail and come around 2 rails into the 2 would be smarter option. Try to kick the 2 off the side rail down underneath the 9 with a good square hit. He might go 2 rails and go in between the 4-7 and try to make it, but that's tight. I like this right here, what he's pointing at with his cue. Easier to, yep, right there, come off that bottom rail and come into the 2. Nonetheless, it was a good safety by Jonathan. Let's see what he can get out of it. Well, got the clip. Is he going to scratch? Nope. Is he going to get behind the 4? Nope. Going to leave Jonathan a shot. He needed to go a little bit further down that right side rail. Nonetheless, from where he was at, it was a good shot. Good shot by Jonathan, keeping the 2 right there in front of the pocket so he can just draw up the rail. He can get straight in or flat on the 3 if he wants, because then he can just draw it back a little for the 4 on the side. He wants to be a little under the 4, so he plays inside and then go to that side rail and come down to the bottom rail for the 5. And then everything else is laying pretty good. Just got to connect the dots. Hardest part about this game is trying to make it easier on yourself. And now he's in trouble. I guess he didn't want to draw it up table. Might be able to hit rail first with English. Spin this in. Oh, he's calling the 9 ball, so he definitely can get to the rail and see a piece of the 3. I like what he's thinking there. Don't try to make the 3. Send the cue. Oh, he could hit enough of it. Playing safe. Not bad. I like it. Forcing Ray to jump. Pretty tough kick shot unless he can get around that left side of the, well, your right side of that 4 and 8 ball. She might be able to masse around it a little bit, get into that 3 ball. Oh, I don't like kicking it to the left side and going at the 3. You could hit the 5. Anything you want a good hit, you might if you hit the right speed and hit the three good enough, it lays behind the five, and the cue ball gets the five ball gets in the middle of the three in the cue ball. Oh, going for the jump cue. I like that too. I'll be right back with it. Almost fluked in another one. Gonna give Jonathan a good opportunity here. He's got to take advantage of this. Doesn't want to go down 3-0. There's the angle he needs on the four. Now I can just pull it down to the bottom rail. You can get straight in or flat on the five, but he'd rather have a small angle. So he can come down table and get straight in on the seven. Could stop it or pull it back a little for the eight. The nine, call it a night for this game. Ooh, wrong angle. Okay. It looked like he had the angle, but he gave himself an opportunity here. He powered through that four ball. Oh, you take the choice. You got to hit this really good. Cut it. Perfect. Send the cue ball straight up and down. Don't hit the seven. Go right in between the seven and nine. It's almost like a one pocket shot. I like it. Gonna play safe. Right speed. Get behind the eight. I like it. Force him to jump again. See if he can go for another fluke. Not to say nothing about Ray's game. That's part of nine ball. Funniest things happen when you think you got your opponent stuck and then they pull something off and get out, and then it's a little frustrating, a little demoralizing sometimes. And it's like, why did I play safe? Why didn't I just go for it? Good hit. Oh, good lead. I don't think Jonathan's gonna be able to cut this to the bottom left, but he might be able to. Gonna let Whitey go and should go around the table, end up down here again for the seven. It's too far off the bottom rail to come behind it and kick it down table, so he's probably just gonna go for the bank. Yeah, he went for it. I would have liked to seen him bank it in the top right hand corner and put the cue ball by the left center pocket. Use the 8-9 as a blocker if he doesn't make it. Nonetheless, he's given the old eyes a little character builder. This is pretty simple, laying pretty good, just center English. It'd be just a quarter tip of right hand English to get the cue ball to come down table, back up for the seven. You don't want to put a ton of right because you don't want to run into the eight. Or do this. Got a scratch? Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's why you don't put a lot of right on that. You're almost destined to scratch when you put a bunch of right. Just all center. You already have the angle coming back at you. So good opportunity for Jonathan to get his first game. Keep it closer. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday night. Unfortunately, we don't have a Friday night fight tomorrow. I'm going to get a break. And then we have the 500 under Arizona tour at Main Street Billiards this weekend. Everyone plays even. Race to 6 on the winners, 4 on the losers. Finals 1 race to 9. Last event had 55, and we've been averaging 60 plus of the others. This is stop number 5, and we only have one more event after that. before the finale in October, when we also have the open 9 ball to 9 footers. Probably going to get about 16 or 20 players. Handicapped, $50 entry, 700 and under go to 9, 600 excuse me, 700 plus go to 9, 600 plus go to 7, and 500 plus go to 5. 500 under starts at 11, and the open starts at 12. Uh, I'm not sure why he's not feeling good about this. Pretty easy stop shot or pull it back about 3 inches. Could have rolled forward, play it in the side. Most people like to pull it back like this. Got a small angle, but it shouldn't be nothing that he's worried about. Play it with center, a little bit of top, make it go to the rail, and come back across. I think he's trying to get settled in. Taking a little bit more time than normal for Jonathan right now, but I think that's he's trying to get in stroke. But I've noticed him on the tour. He gets in that grind mode where he does slow down, takes a little bit more time. He said doesn't want to let Ray get 3 games ahead. So 2-1, we got action. And I'll be right back. Alrighty, nice little break by Jonathan there again. Seemed like he got the break dialed in early. Looks like he's going to go for the bank combo on the 9. They are playing call the 9 ball only. Everything else is wild. Up to 60 viewers, not bad for, I want to say this is our first Thursday night fight. And I think he missed it. Good enough. Don't think Ray's going to be able to cut this in. I think he's going to have to bank it 2 rails up by the 5 ball. Try to get that cue ball to stop underneath the 9. Worst case scenario, you get it underneath the 9, that cue ball goes over by the 4 and 6, or the 1 ball goes over by the 4 and 6. But he may be able to go for it, play aggressive. Yeah. Hit that a little bit harder. You don't want to give him a shot at this. It's no gimme, but he can cut this up down in the bottom left-hand corner, get the cue ball, come out in the center of the table, and he'll have a shot on the 2. 3 looks like it might go on the side if it gets below it enough. 4-6 combos laying pretty good, so a little bit of a tester here. See if he wants to play it in the side and play safe on the 2, or go ahead and play aggressive. I liked it if he would have made it. Those are not easy shots. They always look like it is, but when you're trying to get the cue ball to move across table, you kind of lose focus on the shot because you want to make sure that you're stroking the cue ball with enough speed to get where he got. So you're going to see a lot of players miss that shot. Hey, Ray's hitting the ball really good. Hitting it with the right speed. Jonathan's still struggling a little. This is 9 foot table one at Metro Sports Bar, 4 1/4 inch pocket. Doesn't play too tight like a 4 1/8, but if you know anything about a diamond with the deep shelf pockets, it does play a little tighter. And that's basically why, because of the deep shelf. All right, he needs to hit this and needs to go up and down. I think this is too hard to hold this. You need to go up and down, stay off the 9, come above the 3 to play it in the side. Just like that. You got the speed. No, came up a little short. They have to bank this, which won't be too bad because the cue ball is going to track towards the 4. It actually might go underneath it, 2 rails around to lay up for the 4-6 combo. Could play safe and just roll the cue ball down underneath the 4. Bank the 3 over by below the left center pocket. Might be able to get the cue ball underneath the 5. Oh, I don't know about that one. Ooh, excuse me. Well, I think Jonathan can hit this 3 off the rail, off the 6. Open up the pocket for the 4. Yeah, that's what he's looking at. 6 is making that pocket awfully big, even though it's blocking it. And he's got the angle where the cue ball will come off the rail, almost get straight in, depending on how hard he hits this and how good he hits this. Look at that. Laying pretty good. I think the 4 passes the 8. His only issue is going to be the 5. You might want to play safe. I'm trying to talk a little soft because I'm close to them. I don't have a shield up. Great shot. You may have to turn your volume up. Is that better? Good safety by Jonathan. But the guys are close to me too, so I'm not trying to commentate too loud so they get extra coaching. I'll pull the mic closer to my mouth. Great defense by Jonathan. And Brian, sorry about that. Most people mute me anyway, so thanks for listening. Which way is he going to go? Definitely going 2 rails. He's only fortunate that the 5 ball doesn't really go. I don't think it goes past the 8 in either bottom corner pocket. So he's just got to make a hit. He doesn't want to get Jonathan ball in hand so he can run into the 4 and open up the 5. All right. Well, again, stay tuned. It's going to be a wild ride. Race to 11, win by 2. Jonathan won the last race. Oh, miscue. Oh, I just missed it. All right. So he gave Jonathan what he wanted. And what Ray didn't want to do was get ball in hand. So he's going to go into this 5-8, I'm sure. The 8 and the 5 actually might go in that bottom right hand corner. Camera is a little deceiving, but by the way Jonathan's looking at it, I'm not sure that he is or that it does. So he might go into it, or he might try to come underneath it and play safe again, and maybe 3 foul Ray. Oh no. Well, definitely going to be playing safe after that big missed opportunity. He relied on his stroke instead of using the rails. He could have went into the side rail, bottom rail, and gone into those 2 balls a lot easier than to try to rely on his stroke. He tried to draw into it, went around it completely, and now he's stuck here playing safe instead of getting out with ball in hand. Oh, hopefully get it stuck. There you go. Great shot. Now the only problem is with that missed opportunity by Jonathan. Ray has a chance to maybe luck this in or get safety. You have to think about it when you have ball in hand. What's the easier way to break out balls when you're trying to break them out? He'd been better off just laying up underneath the 5 and 8 and playing safe down the table. I don't think he's going to miscue this time. Oh, good hit. Going to leave Jonathan a shot. A little bit of the character builder, but really just got to cut this. Cut this in. Cut it flat. Just go back and forth with the 6 where it is and the 8. Hardest part is just cutting this in. Focus. Cut this in. This ain't no gimme. It may seem like it. And he overcut it. And he's going to give Ray a shot. Oh, he's definitely not. Jonathan's definitely not settled in yet. I say it all the time on these Friday night fights and now Thursday night fights that generally takes the players about 10 games to kind of get acclimated to the table, get the speed down. I think if Jonathan could keep it close at like 5-1, 6-1, he can make a comeback. Seen it many times. Race to 13. Player jumps out 8-4. Next player wins 9-3. This looks like a pretty simple layout. We can take inside English and stay on this side of the 8, or you can lose a little bit of bottom and pull it underneath. I like what he did there. Didn't get too flat. He did get straight in. He's got a small angle, so he should be able to go to the right side rail, back across the 9. Or you can try to draw it and rely on his stroke, but that's the wrong thing you want to do. You want to use the rails for your shape. A lot of times players get out of line because they're using their stroke to get in line, and that was perfectly executed right there. Go to the rail, nice speed, came across the table for the 9. Shoot in the top right-hand corner. We got action, 3-1. Ratio, long way to go. Short time to get there. All right, let's update the score. And once again, thanks everyone for tuning in, for always checking out Donkey Pool Productions, for the support each and every time we do these. 75 viewers. I'm pretty sure we can get to 100 once it gets closer. But hope you all are enjoying it. Mr. Brett White, good evening. Just need our buddy JR Ascension from the Philippines, and we can be international again. All right, here's Ray breaking again. Let's see if we can get a better break, because Jonathan seems to have it down pretty good. Making 2 and 3 balls. Again, if you're just joining us, Justin is not here. He is in Texas. Got the wing ball down. No shot on the 1. Probably going to have to push out unless he can swerve around the 8 and kick the 1 ball down table. Yeah, it's just me, myself, and I tonight. So if you don't want to hear the commentary, you won't hurt my feelings by turning the volume down. But we do appreciate you tuning in, keeping these action matches going. If you haven't seen the short film documentary Gunslingers, you can go to Donkey Pool Productions YouTube page and check it out. It's about 26-minute video. Great shot by Ray, what I just called. A little bit more speed, but he's going to get away with it. Yeah, done by Aaron Stokich, executive producer Philip Sanchez. I think it was done pretty good. Uh-oh, we got the wifey watching. Lisa Shope says, "Go Ray." Ray's brothers here. I liked what Jonathan was thinking there. Clip the one. Need to hit that a little thinner. Get the cue ball to sneak underneath the five. Good start for Ray here. Good look at the one. Go up table for the two. Just might have a table run here. Well, no, because he broke and kicked, but still he should be able to run out. Hardest parts from the four to the five. Get the right angle on the five to get on the six and say goodnight. Nice stop shot. Should be able to do the same thing. Got to be careful. The eight might get him a little stuck, so he might want to pull it over to the right side rail. So a little bit better option because if you get flat with the four, you can make it and put right hand spin on the cue ball, go two rails and down towards the six to get an angle on the five. Yep, good shot there. Exactly where you want to be to get down table. Now you just got to make sure you hit it the right speed so you don't get stuck behind the six or nine. You've been hitting the ball pretty good with the right speed. I want to say he's got it down better than Jonathan. I wouldn't. Yeah, it'd be okay, I guess. But if you go into the center table, you take a chance of getting stuck behind the nine. I'd much rather go all the way up table to the top rail. So one, two, three rails around the six. But he's going to do exactly what I said. Get stuck behind nine. That's why you played the third rail. Almost guaranteed to get hooked. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, he was able to see it. So good shot. Camera deceiving again. Oh, so they're making a family fair here, huh? Ray's definitely not gonna. Well, he's playing like he wants to win this time. Joe Nacita, you're very welcome. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. These things are always a lot of fun. Very fortunate to get someone like Justin Ray on board to want to do this as much passion and love for the game as I do. So again, unfortunately, he's not here tonight. I do apologize, but taking care of things with his father in Texas. So we don't have a Friday night fight for tomorrow. I'm going to take a little break. And then we got the tournament this weekend at Main Street, 500 under Arizona Tour, and the Open 9 ball on the 9 footers. 500 under is on the 7 footer. Oh, where you going? Get that a little firm. That's one of those tweeners where if you hit a little softer or a little harder, you'd end up perfect. When he landed right in the middle. Philip, well, you have to take that up with someone that's watching. He said if it gets close, he wants a little sweat. Why? What's wrong with sweating it right now? It's only a 2 game difference. They are playing win by two. And we all know Jonathan's a slow starter and a grinder. Sometimes he starts out pretty quick, but night starting out a little slow. And Ray's looking pretty solid right now. Of course, the commentator curse, right? Now, most of you would play this 9 ball, being that it's 3-1. But He may try to cross this 9 ball and try to play it short. So if he does miss it, it comes back to the middle of the table. Because you take on this shot and you rattle it, you could possibly sell out. So it really depends on how froggy you're feeling. This ain't no gimme for sure. This is a 9 footer. 7 footer, I'm sure it'd be a lot easier, but on this 9 footer, I almost would like to see him cross bank it, but play it short so it comes back to the middle of the table. Yeah, he went for it. He's going to get away with it. Yeah, I'm going to leave Ray a bank shot, or can he cross it and bank it to the middle of the bottom rail here? He does have that angle where you can get the cue ball over by the top right hand pocket, but I'm going to shut up right now because they're pretty close and I don't want to be coaching them. Thought he might go for it. Oh, man, almost made it. Now let's see what Jonathan's going to do. I know what I would do. I'm coming underneath this and kicking it in the side. He still has an angle where he can cross it. Put a little bit of inside and bank it to the table, but they are playing call the 9 ball only. He did call it, so he's cutting it in the corner. Let's see what he does. Oh man, he made. Oh no, he almost made it. Unfortunately, he scratched. Going to give Ray that game and makes it 4-1. Ray's still 11. We still got a lot of action left, so hang out. Got to go see a man about a horse. So I'll be right back. We're back. What did I miss? Looked like Ray played safe. Jonathan missed, giving Ray ball in hand. Think the 3 goes past the 5. Probably give himself a small angle so the cue ball will track up down table, excuse me. Just a little. That's what it looks like here. Nope, good shot. I'm telling you, Ray's got the speed down. Looked like he's been practicing for this match. Jonathan probably hasn't had much time to practice. He did play the amateur tour this weekend. Past weekend, lost his first match and got fifth, 6 out of 40 players. Long grind, so I'm sure he wore out from that. Uh-oh, look out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Crazy game. Told you. It's like the wind can change any given shot. A little too much right hand English to come down table. Sometimes that happens. All right, Jonathan, make it count. Got to get out from here. Show Ray that you can handle the pressure. Show him that you're not warmed up, but you can get ready, warmed up, and get in stroke real quick. And stuff like that happens. You look at a table, you're giving your opponent ball in hand, you're thinking he's going to get out, and then he makes a mistake. You're like, uh-oh. You almost get shell shock sometimes because you're not ready for it. But when it does happen, you do have to be ready for it. And I like what Jonathan's doing, taking his time, making sure he's seeing the line. Now he's just making sure that he's hitting it with the right speed. No way. Oh my goodness. Somebody take the magnets out of the pockets. This is very uncommon for these two players here. A little bit of pressure. Sometimes it happens. But yep, Jonathan's going to go down 5-1 if Ray can make this. Still a long way over from over. Ooh, he banked a straight in 9 ball. Nonetheless, we got action still. Not over. Ray's looking really strong right now, but Jonathan just got to get it. Just got to get it together here. He tried to hold the cue ball underneath the 8. He probably would have been better off going above it. Still could have played it in the side. What's crazy about the game too is when you think you're not gonna scratch, you think you're playing in English, so you don't scratch, and then you end up going right into the line of the scratch. Such a frustrating game. All right, I think Ray's waiting for Jonathan. He went to the bathroom, so Ray's being respectful, and maybe not just talking to Jason Kruger. So, nonetheless, hey, if Jonathan goes to the bathroom on Ray's turn, Ray can break and run the set out. Ooh, nothing on the break. And Jonathan's going to either be kicking or pushing. I like to say he'd be taking the putter. Probably going to push down table. If anything, I would push it over there to the left side rail. Maybe come off that top rail and land about where the 4 is. Or just shoot straight at that if you can pass the 6. The left side of the 6, you just push it down there by that middle diamond. Harder to play safe from that area. Definitely don't want to push it down to the bottom rail and let him bank the 1. Well, went for the kick. It is 9 ball. Gonna get away with it? Yes, he is. Now, a problem with this is Ray's got a really good look at hitting this rail first and cutting this in. And if he does, the cue ball's got to come out to the center of the table. I'll be able to make the two on the side. So let's see what he can do. Miss hit it. Felt like he rushed it a little. Now, Jonathan's got a safety shot. He's got to stun the cue ball forward underneath the 8 and bank the 1 out over by the 7 and see if he can do it. Or he's going to pull it underneath the 3. I like that too. That's going to be a lot easier. Great shot. Happened to see it as he stepped to the table. Jonathan's playing some really good safeties to keep himself in the game, but he's got to keep it together when he's getting ball in hand. He's got to put pressure on Ray. Let him know he can't get ball in hand because right now Ray's feeling comfortable that if he gives Jonathan ball in hand, he's not getting out. Good hit. He's going to get away with it. Maybe so. No. Yep. Maybe. Actually, I think Jonathan's got an edge. He can see it. Getting bottom left to come out 2 rails, the center of the table. Too much. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, got a little love tap by the 4 to keep it from scratching. I guess he needed to be that far underneath the 2 to make it into the side. Ross banked it. What a shot. Is he going to get a roll? Did he get hooked? I think he can see the edge of the 3. Got to keep it underneath the 7. Don't do it. Oh my goodness. Wow. He's got scratchitis. Forgot his flea collar. A lot of scratching. Can't expect to win, but you gotta grind it out. You gotta maybe take a small break after this again. Say, hey, I gotta go change the air pressure in my tires. Or change the air in your head. Definitely he's on meltdown mode right now. Pretty sure he's scratched every game. He's got to clean it up a little better. Otherwise, Ray's going to run away with this. And I'm already going to say it now. Ray wins this. I'm pretty sure they're going to do a rematch because then they're going to be dead even. Not sure when that'll happen. Ray's not liking where he's got ball in hand right now. He needs a small angle. Oh, small angle. Use top English, top right. Come off the top round. No, you don't want that much of an angle. You don't need that much of an angle. He's going to try to come up, use bottom left and draw past the 9 ball, and he's probably going to end up hitting the 9. Was focused on the cue ball, not hitting the 9, and he missed the 4. Almost guarantee it. 1 hour in. We got 70 viewers. Thanks again, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Pretty good match for me. Yeah, Jonathan's struggling big time. Like he's thinking about something else. Like he's got somewhere to go. I think Ray wins this game. He needs to take a 5-minute breather. Go talk himself in the mirror. Ray's speed is spot on right now. He gets across that halfway point. Jonathan's going to have to kick it in gear. He wants to make it exciting. Ray's taking the right line. Just stay on the right side of the ball. Just go to the top rail. Maybe just a little bit of inside English, right hand English. Keep it above the 7. We can make it in the side. There you go. A little too straight. Got to be careful here. But I think he's got a small angle. He can cut this in and draw it across table for the 8. That'll work. Just want to give yourself an opportunity to cut this in, go back and forth, put the cue ball right where it is now. Just a little bit below the side pocket, really. Almost hit this with center English, maybe a quarter tip of right. Oh, he undercut it. All right, Jonathan, make it count. Put that cue ball on a string. Put it right back where it is for the 9. Speed just about right where it was. I say it all the time. If you take a look at where the cue ball is for your next ball, it's generally in the right area where it needs to be. So you can just make the ball and get back right where it is. So there we go. Jonathan ran out 2 balls, and Evan Bishop calls that a 2-pack. uh, Thursday night fight here at Metro Sports Bar. Got quite a few viewers here. Spectators, I should say. Let's see. You got Robert Pomeroy and Dave playing on table 3, watching the match, making sure things go smooth. You got action, Scotch doubles action, Jason Polk and Zach Hook against Daniel Espinoza and Jason Fukumoto. Evan Bishop is here with his wife and daughter trying to find action. Daughter tried to hustle me, give me the 6 ball, and I ain't falling for it. All right, Jonathan switching sides on the break. Not sure why. Or maybe he has a break from there, but he's got a solid break. Look at this. No way did that just happen. Man, I thought he hit it really good. Thanks to the 2 ball, Ray's going to have ball in hand and a really good opportunity to get out here. Key is to get on the 6. He might be able to play the 6-7 combo even. Doesn't have to disturb anything. Here's what's going to make it easier. What angle does he get on the 4? Get on the 6. Ideally, he'd like to come down in between the 6 and 7, but he can get on the left side of the 6 and play that 6-7 combo. So, curious what he wants to do here. Looking like he's going to draw out of this. Good speed, good angle. He's got his choice now. A little bit of bottom right. You can draw down into between the 6-7, or you can come across table, come across the 8 ball. Oh, wow. See how simple it is? You take your eye off it because you're trying to control the cue ball. You're thinking the 4 ball is easy enough. Still got to focus. Nice little character builder for Jonathan here. Wow, what a shot that was. That kind of shot can very easily put him in stroke. Those are the kind of shots that I see a lot of players pull off, and then all of a sudden gives them their confidence and boosts their confidence to really catch a gear here. Well, let's see if Jonathan, if that's what it's going to happen. If he can make this 5-3, you can keep it close. Race to 11, win by two. Could go 19-17. I once played a race to three, win by two, and it went 10-8. And I was fortunate to win. He let baby that ball a little bit. Got to be careful. That shows me he's still a little nervous. He's not confident. He's going to pocket the ball, but I don't blame him since he's been scratching a lot. He needs to get out here. Good speed, good shot. Like I said, that four ball could have very well put him in stroke. Or, like I say, build his confidence enough to say, okay, I got this. Hit it really, really good. Those are the kind of shots that will put you in stroke. I think that's the first game that he didn't scratch. Oh, no, he did. He scratched on the break. So much for that idea, but he's keeping it close. We got action. Yeah, it still lives. Have you tried the Godfather there? No, not yet, Eric. Maybe I'll try it next time or after the match is over. Sure, Jonathan is in 629. Well, he does kind of play like it sometimes. Got some balls on the break. Didn't scratch this time. Philip, you can't count Jonathan out. Down 5-1, like I called it. That's where he likes to be. You hit that four ball really, really good, and I really think it put him in stroke. Because now look at this shot. Uh, I'm looking down at Ray is hooked by the two balls, so he's gonna have to go two rails. Not sure that he can go between the 8-4 and go two rails into the one. He may have to go around the or in between the 4 or 5. Well, we got a good one for you. They're keeping it close. Gonna do a little half masse. Good shot. He's got the right speed to get it covered up. I think he does. Yes, he does. Good shot by Ray. Now, Jonathan's going for his jump cue, but I actually like kicking this two rails up table. Try to use the 8 and 4 as blockers or even the 9 if he can. But I think he's going to try to jump safe. I think he needs to hit the right side of the one and have the cue ball track down bottom, down towards the two ball. So if he does make bank the one end, he's got shape on the two. I wouldn't want to go the other way. The one might jump into the 4 or the 8. There you go. Get out of there. Oh, gee. Somebody buy that man a flea collar because he is scratching like crazy. I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, come on out, Philip. Evans Bishop is here. You can get a ride home, I'm sure. Wow. Really unfortunate for Jonathan. He is struggling big time. And every time Ray comes to the table, he's got a pretty much easy route to get out. He's making key mistakes too, keeping Jonathan in the game. Ooh, almost thought that was hanging up. This looks pretty simple, but you still got to focus on pocketing the ball. Mr. Ralph Craig, did you find the stream? It looks like it. Ooh, and hit that point going into the pocket. These are 4 1/4 inch pockets. They're not 4 1/2. Oh, you gotta shoot the ball correctly. Wow, this is what Jonathan needs. Ray's helped building his confidence back up. He had him broken down when he made that three and scratched off the seven. He kind of dropped the cube on the table, and you could tell his disgust for it. Is there a lot of mosquitoes there? I don't know. There's a lot of spectators. I'm going to say there's probably 10 or 15. Didn't want to be this close to the rail, but looks like he's straight in. He might have a slight angle where the cue ball's going into the nine, so he's got to hit this good. Going to use a little bit of bottom to stop the cue ball so he can shoot the nine in the same pocket. Really good shot. I think he's getting his confidence. Mr. Waz Arshad. Mr. Evans Bishop is standing right next to me. Yeah, with all the scratching, the mosquitoes. I call it flea collar, Oz. Well, there you go. We got action. 5-4 with the help of Ray. Jonathan's doing his thing. I think Hollywood, George Bell, had taken. Yes, I did. I gave it to him, and he read the message. Um, Jonathan's doing his thing. Oh, Hollywood, George Bell, I think it coined the phrase "true grinder" or "the grinder," whatever. But I really think it needs to go to Jonathan because he really does. He doesn't. Every now and then he'll show a little emotion, but he really just tries to keep his composure and grind it out. He is one of the young guns. He's been a young gun for quite some time. I know him and Duncan were coming up and kind of going back and forth. They get hit around 490 each, and then Duncan moved up here to Phoenix from Tucson and jumped up to a 600 pretty quickly. And Jonathan's kind of had to take on the work responsibility, but he's still grinding it out. And I think he plays 600 speed too. So bear with me. I'll be right back. I got to take care of something real quick. And we got action. Sorry, not gonna do that. Evans is with his daughter and wife playing pool right now. All right, Jonathan's got to make this good shape on the nine and tie it up, make it 5-5. Oh my goodness, he babied it again. Need to hit that with confidence. Go up and down the table. Again, he's relying on a stroke and he needs to pocket the ball with confidence. Send the cue ball up and down the table for the nine. Too many times he's relying on a stroke and he's basically shooting scared because he's not confident of where the cue ball's going. You have to be 100% confident which way the cue ball's going with the right speed. Now Ray's going to have an easy rail first, come around the table to put just the maybe hit the cue ball about 1 o'clock. Excuse me, 11 o'clock. Oh, it came off one rail. Good speed. I guess it was sitting up in the pocket. I thought it was out of the pocket a little bit. Best player in Arizona is Jovan Bustamante. Look it up on Fargo. Here we go. We got action 6-4. Man, Jonathan was so close to tying it up. All right. Rays cross the halfway point. Mr. Bill Davidson in person, in live. How are you, sir? Yep, got a long way to go. Race to 11. I did tell Robert, I said, yeah, this would probably take an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, or an hour and 20 minutes in. So they've been playing for about an hour and 10. Halfway there. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. This is our Thursday night fight. I want to say it's our first Thursday night fight. There will be no Friday night fight tomorrow. Also, Justin Ray is in Texas. Really good break. Unfortunately, he didn't get a. He's got to look at the three, but he's got really no shot. He's going to have to play safe. Made the one and the two. Ray starting to get the speed down on the break. Yep, race to 11, win by two. Yeah, good safety here. I like it. Good speed. May have leaked out a little bit. I think Jonathan's got a kick to the right side rail, just underneath the side pocket. Better to go two rails around the seven, but then he's jacked up over the eight. We might be able to pull off a little masse. I got to be quiet so I don't coach him because they're really close to me. So let's see what he does. A little jump. Good hit. Gonna get away with it? No. But he did make it a little tough for Ray to get to the four ball. He's got an angle. I think he can just hit this with center, a little bit of top, get to the rail without scratching, and get the up table for the four. Well, he's going to cut it to the right and go three rails around. Try not to run into the five and six. Nothing wrong with that. Kind of effortless. Just got to make sure you cut the three in. Yeah. Got away with it. Did the three and four line up? Don't think so. Gotta kick it to three. Curious he's going to kick at it hard or soft. Kick at it hard, try to get something happen. Not going to like his next shot. Ray should be able to bank the 3. Gotta miss the 7, but he should be able to drop that cue ball right behind the 9. Lock Jonathan up. They are playing 3 foul, but we haven't seen it yet. Oh, good shot. Banking it into the 7. Locking the cue ball on the 9. Got an easy 1 railer, but he may go 2 rails. Good hit, and he didn't scratch. How about that? He's happy about that. Got away with it a little bit. I think Ray can see an edge, but don't think if he hits it thin enough, I don't think he's going to scratch, but he does have to be careful about that. I don't think he can make it up in the or down in the bottom left hand corner, but he might with left handing it like that. Yep, got enough of it. And I don't think Jonathan can see enough of it. He might be able to see an edge. If he can, he might cross bank it. Or he might be able to half jump draw. Yeah, looks like he can see all of it. He's going to draw it. That tight pocket. Wait a minute. Going back at it. Man, just can't get anything going. Very good. Want a little bit more action out of that. Nonetheless, he's okay. He can cut this in. Come down in between the 7 and 9. Right where he put his cue stick on the rail. Simple cut shot. Center just a little top. Flattens out. Gonna run into the 9. Nope. Gonna get away with it. And get shape for the 5 and the. Another tweener. I think he can cut it backwards in the side. Bottom left hand English and draw it back down table for the 6. Or he might go bottom right, go 2 rails into that bottom left hand corner. Like that. Oh no. He used bottom left. He'd almost been better using bottom right. Going 2 rails back out towards the 6, but gave himself an opportunity to cut this. Just got to focus on knocking this down. Cue ball's going to go back and forth. As long as you don't land on the 7 or scratch, you can have a shot on the 7. Good shot. A little lower than he liked, but I think he's okay. Make this 7 in the side, float down. Doesn't want to be straight in on the 8. If anything, he wants to hit that bottom rail and come off of it about a diamond would be perfect. But he may rely on his stroke and just float the cue ball down around that first diamond. No, I like this better because you can go to that second diamond, still have a good angle on the 8. Well, pretty sure he's going to use left hand English. Maybe around 10 o'clock. Cut the 8 ball in, get the cue ball to go to that right side rail and come down below the right side pocket. Well, got away without scratching like most of us do at that crazy angle that shouldn't scratch, but Ray's going to have a good look at it. Has a chance to go up 3 games again. He was up by 4 at 5-1. Jonathan was making a run for it. There it is, 7-4. We got action. Again, they are playing a race 11, win by 2. I want to say Jonathan won 12, 10, or 13-11. I think, if I remember correctly, Ray made the 9 and scratched to get on the hill, put Jonathan on the hill, and then Jonathan, I want to say 3 fouled him, if my memory serves me correctly. Well, here we go again. Ray's going to get the break. Been a team effort by Jonathan. He doesn't want to let Ray get up 4 games at this point. And man, what a good break that was. Got a great shot on the 1, leads into the 3. Everything is like connected to each other. Cue balls traveling perfectly to the next ball. So let's see if he gets out of line off of the first ball, like some of us do. I mean, this is pretty simple. He gets on the 6 and it should be over. It's a crazy game of 9 ball we play. Yeah, get on. Messing with Mr. Bill Davidson. Kind of funny. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Probably the easiest shot on the table, and we take it for granted because he was trying to play shape. So many times I see it. Thanks, Mike. Have a good night. All right, this is what Jonathan needs. He needs to put pressure on Ray for missing. Big opportunity there for Ray, but now a big opportunity for Jonathan. Mm, gotta be careful. He's playing safe. You gotta play smart. He's struggling, so that's all you really can do. Try to play smart when you're getting out of line. Don't go for it, especially now that Ray only needs 4 games to close this out. If Ray wins this game and gets another 4-game lead, I'm not sure Jonathan can close that gap again. He really needed to tie it up at 5-5. Ray's really not feeling much pressure. He's kind of just been waiting for Jonathan to make a mistake. Try to get that 8 ball to fatten up and use it as a blocker, but Jonathan's going to have a little bit of a character builder. He's got opportunity to make it, but he might just play safe. Oof. Almost made them both. Just can't get anything going. He's really been struggling tonight, and that's why I say if Ray wins this match, I'm sure we're going to see another matchup in the future. Good speed, good angle. He's got an option. He can go forward and get underneath the 6, or he can draw it, stay above the 6. Yeah, good shot. Had that small angle that it was going to give him the right angle on the 6 to get to the 7. With this shot here, if he shoots the 6 and he gets straight in on the 7, he'll be okay because then he can just pull it up table a little bit to get on the 8. Oh, he's okay there. Overrolled it a little bit. I think he's going to put a little bit of bottom left, draw it to the side rail. Unless he can beat the 9. If he can beat the 9, then he wants to go forward. Two rails and up down table for the eight. Some people might try to draw this to the side rail. A little bit of bottoming is, but Ray feels confident he can go forward. Good thing about this shot is if you overhit it, you can play it in the side, kind of like what he just did here. He wanted to stay underneath the eight, but this is okay because now he can make it in the side, send the cue ball three rails. Just shoot it with the right speed, focus on making the eight. Play this with enough speed to go four rails. Almost gave him trouble. Perfect speed. And I have a nice shot on the nine. They are playing call the nine ball. But if it's obvious, obviously you don't have to call it there in that top right hand corner. All right. Ray looking like he came to play. 8-4. Got another 4-game lead. Let's see if Jonathan can tie it up. He was down 5-1, had a chance to make it 5-5, and hung the eight ball up. That was only 4 inches from the pocket. Oh, Jonathan's got to get it together. I think this is where I got to go talk myself in the mirror. Tell myself I came to win. Stop messing around. Stop dogging it. Focus a little harder. Take your time. That's the problem, though. I know Jonathan will take his time when he's down like this and grind it out, but there's a lot of times where I've seen Jonathan in a rhythm, and he can't get in that rhythm. He's been struggling the whole match. He's had some good breaks when he got the break, but uh-oh. Could see an early nine. Another good break by Ray. Two goes in the side. Can slow roll it or go down to the top rail. Come down for the three. You may be able to play the 4-9, but I really just see this as a run out. Shouldn't even think about the 9 ball. 4 1/4 inch pockets. Makes it a little tighter though. Good shot. Don't get stuck by the 8. Should be able to come down table. I like hitting this rail first. A little bit of right hand English, about 2 o'clock. Go 1, 2, 3 rails around the 6 and 8. Yep, just like he just pointed. Play the 4 in the side, 5 in the corner. May see a 7-9 combo if he gets funny on the 6 to get to the 7, but let's see if he does it. Rail first. A little bit of right hand spin, about 2 o'clock. Can even, 1 o'clock maybe. Yeah, right there, going between the 6, 8. Perfect speed, perfect line on the right side of the 4. Now can either use a little bit of left hand English, go to the rail and spin out, and don't mess with a 7, or you can go into the 7 and push it out. Could maybe draw around the 7, or just draw straight out like that. Didn't realize he was perfectly straight, but that's okay. Here is the key shot. 5 balls hanging in the hole. You're close enough to the pocket. Doesn't want to use rail first. I like drawing this ball up table in between the 7 and 8 and play the 6 on the side. But he may try to draw it up table to right there where he's pointing. The 5 ball's close enough to the pocket, but that's a little steep. Looks like he's going 3 rails around. But not bad. Is the speed right? Is the speed good? Yes, it is. Like I said, we may see a 7-9 combo. Looks like he can get to this bottom rail and come up table for the 7. Yeah, he wants to be there if he can get it underneath the 7 to play it in the side, but For some reason, if you fall short, you got a 7-9 combo, and I want to say you can shoot the 7 into the rail to make the 9 would be a little bit easier, but just depends on the angle on the 7. So let's see what he does here. He's feeling the pressure. He knows this is a big shot right here. He makes this out. He gets on 9, 2 away. And he won't have to worry about the win by 2. Looking like you're going to draw this. Oh, yeah. I would have gone forward. I would have gone forward with that one. I think Jonathan can see this. I don't think the 8's blocking him, so let's see what he does here. Gonna go center ball, maybe just a hint at 1 o'clock English. Come down table underneath the 7. You gotta be careful. Ah, he's calling the 9. It's the right shot from where he's at. But how does he play it? Does he play it straight in? Or does he play it rail? What a shot. Oh no. Are you kidding me? I actually liked what he did there. And just didn't hit it just a little firmer. Played the harem. Forced the cue ball forward. Shot the 7-3 rails. Got away with it though because he left Ray a character builder. Jacked up over to 9 in the corner pocket. 7's in the middle of the ocean. Out in the middle of nowhere. He's got to come with a shot right here, but big ego booster if he makes it. He probably play safe and just bank it to the middle of the top rail. Let's see if he plays aggressive or not. Being 4 games up, he might. Yep. Played it aggressively and got away with it. What a shot. Get off of it. Oh, he's straight in. Literally straight in. I'm looking at the line. Just got to stop the cue ball. Got to be careful. Don't underhit it. Don't double hit it. Yeah, it's one of those shots that can get away from you very easily. So he's got to focus. This is no gimme. May look like it. There's a lot that can go wrong real quick. Such a touchy shot. Yep. Such a touchy shot because it's so close. Now, can Jonathan cut this in the side? He really wants to try to cut this in the side, but I don't think he can. I think he's got to shoot it in that top right hand corner. Let's see what he does. Doesn't have to play shape because the 9's hanging, so. Great shot by Jonathan. Oh, almost knocked the 9 in. Would have spotted, and he would have had to shoot from there. So luckily, so Ray's giving it to him. He's saying, I think you can make that one. Good opportunity for Jonathan. That was a big game right there for Ray. If he gets that, I think he puts the pressure on Jonathan real bad. If Jonathan's in the spot that he likes the pressure. He likes to grind it out. That's why I said I think his new nickname is going to be the Grinder. 8-5. Race to 11, win by 2. Call the 9 ball only. Doesn't count on the break. 3 foul rule with the magic rack. Here we go. We got action. Steady 70 viewers. Thanks again, everyone. Few spectators here still. Man, Jonathan's got, I want to say he's got a little bit better break, but he's got no control. Ray's starting to figure out the control. Yeah, 10, that was a great shot on that 8 ball. That was not a gimme by any means. He's got an edge. I think you can see an edge of the one, but there may be a double kiss. Well, I may see him push out, but I think he's going for it. Gonna play aggressive. Yeah, avoided the double kiss. Got the cue ball down. Got the four ball used as a blocker. Great shot by Jonathan to stay in the game. Ray's doing everything he can. Tried to close it out. Got a little too close to that eight ball last game. Unfortunately, was worried about double hitting it. Pushed it to the left a little. So let's see if Ray can kick this in. Got to avoid the three ball, but he's got to put right hand spin on this. Get down the bottom rail. He might be able to kick this in. He hits it right. Yeah, I agree, Lisa. This is a great match. Ray staying in it, staying focused, playing like he wants to win. Of course, we all do that till we play like ass and it's over. Hardest part of this game. You can feel like a champion when you win. You feel like a champion when you lose. One of the worst games mentally. Oh, did he go for it? No, he couldn't call push. Yeah, he went for it. I would have liked to see him go the other way. I think he had a better chance at it. So let's see what Jonathan does here. Nothing's tied up other than his mind. So let's see if he can get out with ball in hand. He has not done it yet. He's got to put some pressure on Ray here. Struggling with how to get on the two because he doesn't want to get straight in on the two. But he wants to get below the two. Doesn't want to play it high. Maybe he will. No. Oh, wow. He is really struggling. Really, really struggling. Some days it's just not your day. So I'm sure we're going to see him clip this two ball and try to get this cue ball underneath the five or over behind the three. He can sneak it in there in the right angle. Underneath the five. Yes, sir. Almost. Oh, I thought he had a little bit more spin on it. Now Ray's got a chance here. He can bank this two ball back at him. The five makes that pocket a little bigger. Get the cue ball down table. If he makes the two, he should have a shot on the three. As long as he doesn't get hooked by the eight. If he doesn't make the two, he should be able to get Jonathan hooked. A little bit of a two-way. Yeah, he was playing the safe all the way. Underhit it, so he might not like his next shot if Jonathan get that cue ball underneath the five. Get the two ball down table. Yep, we're trying. That's about the best you can do. Don't hit the nine. There you go. Got it. Got the cover up. I think Ray's going to have to go to the left side of the table, go two rails. Kind of a one pocket kick. Go two rails, kick the two ball towards the top right hand corner and get the cue ball to float up table. Oh, hit it even better underneath. Man, what a great match these guys are putting on for us, huh? Jonathan cannot see an edge. He's going to come underneath this and kick it down table. A little bit of right hand spin. Yeah, a little too much, but going to get cover up by the eight. Going to see him cross bank the two. Well, I actually like kicking at this. Yeah, like what he's aiming at, kicking at this two ball. Try to hit it full with the right speed to get it go two, three rails down table and get the cue ball underneath the eight. Tough, but it's also tough to shoot when you can see an edge of the two ball. So he's going to cross it here. Wow, he made it and got a shot. That's why you play that cross bank. If you make it, it comes out good. If you miss, you get safe. So great shot by Ray. See if he can clean this rack up. Keep that 4 game lead and pressure on Jonathan. What he wants to see. Look out, 7. Oh, man. A little bit more spin on the cue ball would have got him into the 7. He'd been fine, but he's got to kick at this. Don't sell out. We know Jonathan wants him to. I think Jonathan's going to push the cue ball up on the 9. Down on him. All right, I will be right back with you. Stay tuned. Keep watching. We got action. All righty, I'm back. I saw Ray miss the jump shot after Jonathan played a nice safety. Once again, keeping it within two. We got action. Now the question is, can Jonathan tie it up here, make it a race to three? That's what we're hoping for. Only problem is we can't see Hill because then they gotta go win by two. And I may say this: if Jonathan can make it 8-8, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's gonna go 15-13 or 16-14. Don't know who either because still anybody's game. All right, Jonathan's got the better break, making balls. I want to say he's making balls on the break more consistent than Ray is. Can he get the bank? Oh no, don't scratch him. Don't scratch him. All right. Got a small angle here. He may just want to lay up right there, put the cue ball on the rail, play the four. I don't think the five passes the six, but it might. Gets the right angle on it. He may hit this rail first. No, he's just going to play the safe shot, roll the two in, take the little bit angle on the four. Now, he has an opportunity. Got this in the side and roll the cue ball one, two rails up underneath the five. But if it goes past the six, then he just wants to go to the bottom rail and come up table for the five. But let's see what he does. Slow rolling it. So obviously the five goes. He's got to hit this good. Nice soft stroke. I'm gonna kill the cue ball. Yeah, that's the only reason why you want to hit it soft. So if you do clip the six, you get a little bit of cover up by the six. So Ray has a chance, so he can hit this rail first on the right side, or he can go to the left side. A little bit harder to go to the left side around the nine. The five is to the left side of the pocket, so still think the right shot is kick this off the right side rail. And even if you don't make it, the five ball, if you hit it right or hit it good, the five ball is going to bank up past the six, and the cue ball is going to go up over behind the nine. It's stick completely. That's the only thing you didn't want to do. You wanted to make sure you hit that. Don't think he measured properly on that one. So now Jonathan's got ball in hand. Again, he needs to get out from here. You're not wrong, Colin. Great atmosphere, great food, good people, good staff. All right, Jonathan's got to get his extension out. May have to use a bridge for this one. Should be able to go around the nine, come up with the center of the table. Just got to worry about getting hooked by the eight. I think it's pretty natural. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No, it is call nine ball, so he gets credit for the six, but he's going to spot the nine. Straight in shot. All he's got to do is stop it. All he's got to do is make it. He can play the eight in the side next. Big shot right here. Yeah, he wants to make sure he's okay on the eight, on the right side of the eight by stopping this cue ball here for the seven. It looks simple, but not everybody has a straight stroke. So perfectly executed. Now he can just roll forward a little bit off the 8, be straight in on the 9 or a slight angle. Make it 8-7, keeping it close. I like to say, who's hustling who here? Ray trying to keep it close. Jonathan trying to keep it close. Nonetheless, we got action. 8-7. Show was trying to get to the hill and not go into this win by 2 situation. And Jonathan saying, hold up. Wait for me. I'm coming. All right, Bill. Have a good night. Thank you. Oh, keep watching. It's going to be a good one. Yeah, no pressure. No one's watching. Only 61 viewers on YouTube and Facebook. Thought we might hit 100, but who knows? We might hit 100 as it gets closer to that win by 2 factor. Man, what a break. Look at this. Is he going to get a shot? Nope. Still no shot. Wow. He's making balls in the break, and it's like every other rack, he's getting a shot. Now, does he take on this kick? And which way does he kick it? Does he go to the top rail and down? Does he go to the side rail? I think the side rail is a little bit easier. But that 6 ball is. He might want to push out, make Ray 1 rail this 2 ball. Push out, knock the 2 in with the 6. I like it, especially where the 3 ball is. But the only problem is actually Ray can get to the rail, top English, with that 6 hanging in the pocket. I don't know if that was a good call there by Jonathan. Yep, got to the rail. Jonathan could be in trouble here. Let's see what he does to get on the 7. I like rail first again. See it so many times where the ball's close to the pocket and players don't know how to get out of the pocket. Got 2 options: draw straight out or go rail first. Don't think he can hit the right side of the 6 and pocket it, but he may. Again, I like rail first. Well, need to hit that a little bit more right hand English. No big deal. Just cut this in. Cue ball's going to come across table. Just get it go below the side pockets, and it'll set up for the 8 in the side. Keep that 2-game lead that they're trying to win by. Still got a few people in here watching. Really, I mean, you could play safe here. Bank the 7 to the middle of the bottom rail. Put the cue ball underneath the 9. It's what he might try to do. And he went for it. He's starting to feel the pressure. All right, Johnson just got to nail this. I'm going to go forward, or is he going to draw it? Drew it. I like it. Oh, yeah, Philip Sanchez, if you ain't here, you better get here soon. We got action, especially if Jonathan gets out here. What a shot. What a shot. I think we're going to see a tie ball game, folks. Telling you, don't count Jonathan out just because he was down 5-1. The grinder. Big cojones. Almost like an Alisu Yap, huh? Winning the Florida Open and keeping his composure was down. Shane messed up though when he put that 3 pack down and then took a break at 9-9. He should have stayed on it. Should have never took the break. He may have broken ran the set out. So let's see what Jonathan can do if he can pull ahead for the first time in this match. 8-8, we got action. Race to 3, but they are playing win by 2. Then they made a liar out of me. I said they'd be done in about 2 hours. Look out. Oh, I thought he was going to scratch. Only made one ball in the break this time. Got a shot on the 1. It's going to be a little touchy to get on the 2. If he gets below the 2, he can play the 2-8 combo. So may just play safe. Probably the easier option. Yeah. Get the 1 behind that 2. No. All right. Now the question is, nope, it doesn't look lined up. It'll say, is that 2-8 lined up where he can shoot the 1? Or is he just going to slow roll it, push it to the bottom rail, get the cue ball behind the 2-8? Or is he going to bank the 1 around the 7? Land the cue ball into the 2-8 off the side rail? A lot of options here. Let's see what he does. Yeah, I like this one. A lot easier, more guaranteed, higher percentage. Jonathan's got a kick shot. I think he can go 2 rails around the 8. Got a shot to make the 1. If he makes it, that 2-8's lined up now. Thanks to Ray. Um, nope, but he's going to get away with it. Unfortunately, he's not going to like his next shot. Ray should be able to bank that 1 past the 5, put the cue ball up behind the 8. Or he can go down table, put the 1 up there by the 2-8, and the cue ball down table. I like this right here. Guaranteed to force Jonathan to have to jump. He can kick to the top rail and go two rails to kick it this 2 ball, but he likes to jump. He's going for it. Good thing is if he does make this and gets a shot on the 2, the 2-8's laying really good. Oh, double jumped right over the 1. Always happens when you don't try, right? Stupid game we try to have fun at. It shouldn't be this hard. Oh, Ray coming to the table with ball in hand. That 2-8's looking pretty good. Everything's laying good, too. It's a big game right here. Ray really needs to think this out. Make sure Jonathan doesn't get ahead of him. Be a big letdown being up 5-1 and 8-4. Going for the 3 foul. They are playing it. What a great shot that was. Really good speed by Ray. Jonathan's going to have to come with something. 2 rails. Really wants to try to go 3, come off that top rail, kick into the 1. See what he does. Oh, nope. Well, we may see our first 3 foul. Ray does owe him for it. Like I said, I think Jonathan won on a 3 foul. Well, it's Ray's going to push this 1. I like what he's looking at here. Push the 1 up by the 2-8 again and lock that cue ball on the 9 ball. Have a really good opportunity to 3 foul him. Oh, let's see if he can lock it down. If he does, Ray's going to have a good feeling about this. That's for sure. I like it. Although Jonathan might be able to hit that left side rail, go around the 6 with right handing. Looks like he might have to masse a little bit. That's going to be a better option. Go to the left side of the nine. I don't like what he's doing here. I mean, if he can calculate it right, it is easier going off the top rail, side rail to the bottom rail. Go three rails into one. But you gotta be precise. Nope. Three foul. Oh, wow. He almost hit it. There you go. Ray got his revenge for the three foul in the last match. Great safety play by Ray. Staying ahead. This is a race to 11, win by two. Let's hope it doesn't go 21-19. Or we may have a Friday night fight after all tomorrow. Just kidding. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Guys and girls. Got 64 viewers. Not bad for Thursday night. 9 o'clock at night. Hopefully they're done by 10. Let's see a break and run. Can we see a break and run or a break and win? Yeah, really nice break. Now I'm going to have to retract my statement. Ray's got the better break. He's got it, the speed dialed in. Big game for Ray. He really wants to get to the double digits first. Doesn't want to let Jonathan win this game. We can take the pressure off of him. Good speed. He's got a really good layout here. Draw this three ball. Draw up this three ball. Try to get flat on the four. Just a small angle. He wants to stay below it. He doesn't want to get above it. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's showing us a different game than what we're playing. He's playing one pocket with nine ball. That was a one pocket bank. Wow. Fluked another one in. Did that earlier tonight. Early on in the match. I want to say the second game. Same three ball. Well, three balls lucky for him. So forget about it all now. Forget that you fluked it in. Take your time. Focus at making this four ball. Get an angle on the five. Don't get hooked on the eight. You have a good look at getting out. You got to throw all that luck stuff out the window. It's part of the game. For Jonathan, all I can do is say, okay, just give me a shot. Just let me have a shot. Ray's going to do that. He may do it again, is what Jonathan's thinking. I know enough to beat you, Chan, in one pocket. I know enough in one pocket that I can probably commentate one pocket. All right, another character builder. Jacked up over the eight. He's got to cut this all the way down the rail. Cue ball's going to come naturally across table. Your focus is to make the seven. You don't care where the cue ball goes, other than don't go in the side pocket. Uh-oh, we got a little bit of one pocket action between Daniel Espinoza and Zach Hooks. Speak of the devil, one pocket. Bobby Thomas says, come on, Ray. Yeah, it's a big shot here. He might be able to cross bank this seven in the side. Doesn't like cutting it down the rail because he's jacked up over the eight. He could bank it down below the 9. Oh, he's kicking safe. I like it. It worked out good. Now let's see if Jonathan can do the same thing coming off that top rail. Oh, looking like he can see an edge. You got to clip that. A little too much. Don't scratch. Well, it's not the best lead, but it's actually a little bit of a character builder. Cue ball gets loose, it might get stuck behind the 9. Let's see what he does. Falling 9. So he's going forward with the cue ball. He's going to cut the 7 to that top right hand pocket. Send the cue ball into 9 and possibly knock the 9 in the top left hand pocket. Oh, look out, cue ball. Man, missed everything. Going to give Jonathan an opportunity. Boy, Jonathan wins this game. It could be big. I was going to say it could be a big confidence booster for him. Is he going to get behind the 9? He could play a safe shape. He did. He is hooked. Ray is going to have to probably pull out the jump cue. He got shape for the 8, but he also played safe. Not that he really did, but what are you going to do? You kick this 2 rails, even though you're jacked up over the 9. Could Mass say this? I mean, he wants to make this, but if anything, he wants to get a good hit and cause separation. Nothing wrong with what he's doing here. Makes the ball playable and makeable. Oh, almost. Wow. Came close. All right. 3 ball out to tie it up. Can he do it? Got a small angle. Should be able to get to that bottom rail. Well, gonna draw it out. Nothing wrong with that. Now he's gonna draw it again. Can he stay below the 9? I think so. Pull it over by the right side pocket like that. And Jonathan makes this. It'll be tie ball game again. Looks like a nice simple shot, but he can get away from me very easily. Yeah, and he hit it smooth with a nice smooth stroke, and we got action. 9-9. Race to 2, but it's win by 2. So they don't want to see Hill Hill because if it goes 10-10, gotta win by 2. And like I said, I want to say Jonathan won 12-10 or 13-11 last time. Not positive. Still got some spectators here. Jerry Ricketts, Bob Scordato, Jeff Thomas, Jason Kruger. I think he's still here. Jerry Sisk. Okay, he's just popping them in. Getting a nice pop off the break. All right, I may see him cross bank this 1 ball. But I don't know. I think here you got to play safe. You got to bank it down below the 9. Just like that. A little bit more speed. Yeah, Ray's going to be able to masse around the 8 to hit this one. Might get a roll here. Clip the one in that top right hand pocket off the 2 ball. The 1 ball's not on the rail, so very possible. I think I got to play this rail first on the right hand English. All right, Mr. Robert Pomeroy had to ask me a question. Oh, wow. What a shot by Jonathan. Want to give a shout out to Robert Pomeroy and Dave for letting us come in here and host this match for y'all tonight. Great group of guys trying to do things and keep pool re- relevant. Good shot by Jonathan. He's got a cover up by the 7. Ray may have to jump over the 7. He's got to figure it out. Yep, he's getting the short stick. And he's got a chance to make this. Well, we know who Bobby Thomas is betting on. He's betting on Ray. All right. Now, if he goes at this 2 rails, he's got an issue with the 8 ball. I like the jump, although I don't think he likes it because it's too far away. And the cue ball might jump off the table. Can't kick past the 7. He may. I see what he's doing. Maybe going past the 9 with. All right, he's going to try to go around the 8. I was thinking maybe use a little bit of right hand English or inside English and make the cue ball come off that top rail, shorten the angle so you go into the 2. Well, he's going to go 2 rails at it. Might try to go 3, come off this bottom rail and up into the 2 would be the better shot. Let's see if he can make it happen. Wow, and made it. What a shot. What a shot. That's the way you wanted to attack that. A great shot by Ray. A big opportunity here. Get to the hill and to have an opportunity to close this match out at 12-10 or 11-9, excuse me. If he can get out here, be on the hill, breaking. Going to get the extension he's got to reach. This one's pretty simple, but you got to be careful. You can easily overhit this and come back to the center table and have the wrong angle on the 7. So he just needs to kind of kill the cue ball. Keep it about 1 diamond off the rail. Oh, he tried to go around 3 rails. Got fortunate. Jonathan's either going to have to cross bank this in the side or play safe. I could try to use the 7 as a cover up. The only problem is giving Ray an opportunity to either play aggressive or get bank the 5, 2 rails down to the bottom middle of the rail, get the cue ball behind the 9. But I think he's going to take this on. He wants to get on the hill. Oh, he went ahead and played the safety. Got away with it. Jonathan's going to have to kick at this, or he might be able to see an edge. Looking like he might be able to see the left-hand edge. Not sure if he can make it in the side, but maybe he's kicking at it. No. Oh, he could see it. Oh, and he's going to get a fluke. He's going to get a Ray show fluke. Just kidding. I only say that because Ray did it first. Now, if Jonathan can do it one more time, he'll be tied up in flukes. Now, big shot right here. Does it go in the side or does he play it all the way in the corner? Big shot. Yeah, I thought that was a little rough, but he's going to get away with it. Got away with it. Yeah, he should have taken that in the bottom right hand corner. Easier shot to make. He tried to hit that 7 too hard and get it off the rail. Didn't want to be stuck on the rail, so that's why it caused him to miss. The Rays feeling the frustration a little bit. He's like, what do I do? Looking like he can cross it, but can he cross bank it? He may just cross it, lay the 7 up over by the 9, try to use the 8 ball as a blocker. Curious to see what he does. If he can see enough of it, can he bank it 3 rails around without hitting the 9 and the 8? Or is he going to try to shorten it? Shorten the bank and cross bank it. Curious to see what he can do. I think if he can see an edge, he needs to hit the right side edge as thin as possible. Keep that 7 ball close to the rail as possible. Send the cue ball out 2 rails like he's doing, and use the 8 as a blocker again. There's a chance he can make it happen, but you got to hit it. Pretty perfect. And even if you don't get behind the 8, at least you want to leave Jonathan a bank. Force him to have to play safe or bank it. Every game here is big from here on out. Listen to get on the hill first. Ooh, kept it from scratching. I think Jonathan's got an angle he can cut this 7 in. Cue ball might run into the 9. He's got to control the speed. So he can have an opportunity. He may draw it up table around 3 rails. So he can avoid the 9. Curious of what he's going to do here. He's got options though. It does look playable. All right, and got the double kiss off the 9. Should be able to knock this 8 ball in the side pocket, send the cue ball to the bottom rail, back up table for the 9. And Jonathan has a chance to pull ahead for the first time in this match. Started out down 2-0. Made it 2-1. Uh-oh, don't get too close to the 9. Uh-oh. Oh, got the same shot Ray had on the 8 almost. Got to cut it just a little bit. When Jonathan was down 5-1, had a chance to make it 5-5. There you go. Jonathan takes the lead for the first time in the set. Was down 5-1, had a chance to make it 5-5, went down 8-4, tied it up at 8-8, and now Jonathan Craig is on the hill breaking. This is that kind of craziness that happened in 9 ball where Jonathan breaks and runs out here and wins the set. Seen it happen before. Let's see if we can see it again. I know y'all are rooting for Ray, but there are also players and people rooting for Jonathan. So, nonetheless, it's been a great match. We are still not done yet, folks. Keep it tuned in. Wow, look at this cue ball come straight back. He wanted the one to go in. He's got a shot, though. Got a real good shot. A three ball may present a problem here. If anything, he needs to hit this with straight top, maybe around 11 o'clock. Doesn't want to use a lot of inside, but he wants to have the cue ball come down in between the 9 and 3. Get past the 6 and have a shot on the 2. That would have been good enough. I didn't think he could do that. And probably why he missed that ball. We want to play to overcut that one ball. That's why I used the inside angle. Because with him under hitting it, now that the one ball came out 2 rails, I'm just going to give Ray an opportunity to tie this up. Well, I will say this: if Ray wins this, I'm going to have to go in and change the digital pool races because got to win by 2. Just needs to knock this down, get the cue ball below the side pockets for a shot on the 3. Good speed, gonna come out pretty good. Looking good here. Just make the 3 and stop the cue ball. Draw it out. About 1 diamond, maybe. More in the center and table, but you want a small angle. I like it right there. I can make the 6 go around the 8 2 rails. Wants to play it for the side pocket, but if he stays above the 7, he'll be okay as well. Yeah. Look out, cue ball. Oh, a little scary. All right. 7 ball on the side, send the cue ball 3 rails to right back where it is right now. That's all you need. Looking like he wants to go there, but he really doesn't have to. He can play on the right side of the table, right where he's standing. I say it all the time. Pay attention. The cue ball exactly where it needs to be for the 8 ball. So if you think about that, play your position to that spot. You make it a lot easier on yourself. You don't have to overthink things. But he's going all the way around, shooting the ball with confidence. Nothing wrong with that. Good speed, good angle. It's just a matter of preference, what you feel more comfortable with. Great shot. That's what most of us would do, Brett. Go 3 rails and scratch. You're not wrong. All right, good speed. On the rail a little bit, but you'd be okay. Nice smooth stroke and knock it down. All right, we got action. This is Hill Hill by win race to 11 standards, but this is win by 2. So now I got to go into settings here and change the race. You're going to see the race change here. Should I go to 12? Should I go to 13? What do you think? Should I go to 14? Let's just go ahead and set it at 15. I called it earlier, 15. 13. No, we got action. Get over here. Get to the bracket again. Okay, Ray is taking a small break, which rightly so should happen. Now I put, well, what happened there? I swear I put 15 in there. Maybe I didn't save it. Yep. So let me get back in here. Change this around. No, I did. Save, go. Oh, I bet you. I know what I got to do. Let's see. While Ray's away, I'll be right back with you. All right, I made it a race to 12 from here because it's win by two, but if they go back and forth, I'll just keep changing it. We got action. Stay tuned. Be right back with you. All right, get ready. Race to 11, but it's win by two. Normally, this would be Hill Hill, one game for it all. Last time they played, I think they got Hill Hill and decided to make it win by two. This time they said, nope, let's go ahead and play race to 11, win by two, and give the fans what they want. We got action. Does he bank this ball? I'm pretty sure he does. I'm going to put the cue ball over by the 6 and 4. Yep, right there. Don't let it sneak out. Good shot by Jonathan. Ray's got to come with something. If you're just joining us, This is the rematch of the Stingers match between Jonathan and Ray. They're playing call the nine ball only. Everything else is wild. Nice try by Ray. They are playing three foul. And they're playing win by two. Oh, let's see who can get technically on the hill right here. If that four passes the six, which it looks like it does, Jonathan's got a chance to get out here. May call the nine just in case on the side. Looking like he wants to run into it. Yep, and called it just in case. He knows the cue ball's going that way, so he can slip it in. And to power it, that's for sure. Now he should be able to just stop the cue ball where the three is and have a shot on the four. This is a critical game. I've been saying it most of the match, but really, as they get down to it, this is the see you can get on the hill and have a chance at breaking and running or breaking and winning to close this out at 12-10 again. I want to say Jonathan won 12-10. I want to say Ray made the nine and scratch to go on the hill 11-10 and put Jonathan on the hill in the win by two scenario. And then Jonathan three fouled him. I want to say in my memory serves me right that was what happened, but I'm not positive. Justin Ray would know, or anybody else that watched that match. All right, Jonathan's doing his thing that he normally does. Started out slow, scratched almost the first 10 games, I want to say. Finally starting to clean it up. Starting to think he likes the pressure. Some people do. Some people like that pressure to make him focus. They don't like it. They think it's too easy. I like the fact that Jonathan steps up and is playing somebody 30 something points above and giving him a run for his money. Kind of the same thing. He don't care about Fargo. As long as you're within 50 points, I'm pretty sure he's going to play you. Big shot here. Just got to knock it down, roll the cue ball forward. Ooh, banked it in. Always nerve wracking when you're straight in like that or a small angle and you clip the point. There it is. Jonathan takes the lead for a second time. Coming down to the end. We know he's got a pretty solid break. Let's see if he can get a shot. Once again, shout out to Metro Sports Bar, Robert Pomeroyan and Dave. And I'm sorry, I forgot Dave's last name right now. But I want to thank them and give them a shout out for letting us come in here and take over table 1, 6, and 2. Luckily, Thursday night's a slower night for them, so they don't have too many people on the 9 footers. But we still got a good 10, 12 people hanging out, watching this match, glued to it like it's a TV match. High pressure finals. Maybe not a world pool championship finals, but got a good break, good look at the one. And I tell you what, we might see our first break and run. This would be the time to do it. Ooh, I see a 2-9 combo. Look out. Draw off the one, get straight in. We can see it end very quickly here. Break and win. Can't call it a break and run, they said. They got to call it a break and win. And they are playing call the 9 ball. So here we go. Is this going to be the shot to end it? Very well could be. Watching from North Carolina, Chris Cronin. Well, he tuned in at the right time. About to see Jonathan take it down again. Just missed it. That's what Ray was hoping for. Big shot right here. Jonathan should have stopped the cue ball right there. So if he did miss, he may have gotten some cover up from the 4. But nonetheless, Ray's got a big opportunity here. He's got to make use of it. A little sketchy here. Does he draw into the 8? Try to draw in between the 8 and 9. Try to draw into the 9 and force the cue ball out. He might be able to go forward, but then he's got to worry about the 5 ball. Got a couple options here. I kind of like drawing into the 8. Give yourself an angle on the 4. You may try to draw above the 9, go to the side rail. Yeah, just like that. He missed it. Good shot by Ray. Looking pretty good to tie this up again. Everything leading to each other. Makes his 4. Cue ball goes up table for the 5. Gets the right angle on the 5. He can stop the cue ball and get the angle on the 6 to come down table for the 8. Look out. Don't go too far. Nice little angle. Can make the 5. May try to hold it on that side of the table, but he can come across. Make it a little bit easier. No, he says, no, I'm going to hold it. Now, should be able to make this 6 and come 1 rail up on the right side of the 8 so he can play in the left side pocket. That makes it easier on yourself. You don't want to try to draw this ball because then the 9, if you underhit it, you could get stuck by the 9. But he may try. Matter of preference of what you feel more comfortable with. I like this going forward. Oh no, too much spin. Oh no. Oh, it didn't need to come up that far. It'd been all right if he made it, but now the biggest shot of the match for Jonathan right here. If he can make this 6 and get on the 8, it's over. Hours and 46 minutes. 72 viewers. Not bad. He's going to play safe. Oh, no, he didn't. And he didn't get safe. Why do you not take on that shot? He should have come underneath that 6 and kicked it up table. Oh, no, Jonathan. Didn't want to cut that 6 in. I get it. That's a big shot. Another big shot. I'm going to get away from this right this second because I am really on the line of Ray's shot. So I'm going to move and get off here for a minute. So I'll be right back with you. All right, great shot by Ray there. Just didn't want to see him try to play aggressive and me shark him being straight in. Now Jonathan's got to figure out, does he take on the bank in the bottom left hand corner, and if he misses it, the cue ball gets behind the 8 and 9. He's got to play the right speed. Regardless, he's got to use this 8 and 9 as blocker. Is he gonna get there? I think so. Yep. Ray's gonna have to jump this in. I don't think he can see an edge. I'm looking at kicking his. I kind of like taking on the jump. Cue ball's gonna go forward, hit the top rail, come back down. No guarantee that you could kick this and get saved. There's a guarantee you can make this by jumping it in. You may be able to see an edge. I'm looking down the line. It'd be anything he's got a mass A into it. Sorry, I'm trying to talk lightly because they're right here by me. He's looking like he can see the edge. Yep. Oh, not what he wanted. He wanted to get around there. Misjudged by Ray there. Going to give Jonathan the opportunity that he wanted. Why he played safe. What a great match. Great job by Jonathan keeping his composure. We might want to call him Alisu Yap Jr. Down 5-1. Had a chance to tie it up at 5-5. Went down 8-4, tied it up 8-8, and they've been going back and forth since then. And Jonathan has a big opportunity to knock this down. Just got to make this 8. Don't think about it. Just be about it. Make it. There's no second guessing yourself. There is no worry about missing. Just make the ball. Be confident. Just like that. One more, and you can say good night. Oh, here we go. Straight in 9 ball for all the money. What a grind for Jonathan. And there it is. Great match, gentlemen. Thank you, everyone. Still got about 10, 12 people watching. Just gave a big full clap. So, once again, thank you all for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Great match by Jonathan, never giving up. Ray just couldn't get it going his way. So, hopefully, we'll see this again. But thank you again, and hope you have a great Friday